could join us on today's edition of Love Angles, a program that talks about how to make your relationship work and how to solve the problems that come up in it. I am your girl, the sweetest of them all. My name is Osen Atta, or you can call me Sugar.
My name is Nasir Yunusa. Thank you for joining us. Today, our topic is how do you break up without a heartbreak? This is Click Niger Internet Radio, where we love to hear from you. Follow us on Instagram at Click Niger, and on our Twitter we are Click Niger1. And of course, our Facebook page still remains Click Niger. Also streaming on www.clickniger.net.
So on our Facebook page, we asked the question, how do you break up without a heartbreak? Is it possible to break up without a heartbreak?
Yes, nice, possible.
Is it possible to have not to have a heartbreak after a breakup? Or are there ways that you think you can break up with a person without having a heartbreak? Keep your thoughts coming through the comment section of this live broadcast. Thank you guys for watching us wherever you are watching from. Yes, we can see you on our YouTube channel and of course here on Facebook. Don't forget that we are streaming live on www.clickniger.net, so you can just listen by if you don't want to watch us. Well, talking about breakups and not having to give somebody a heartbreak. You know that when you fall in love, when two people fall in love, there's this belief that the relationship will last forever. Now the real one, you don't meet gone.
No more going back. Like this is the final answer.
Exactly, final bus stop. You always hope that this one that you're with is the true one. That and you tell yourself that this is going to be different this time. That there's no way that anything is going to happen to ever cause anything like a heartbreak or breaking guys up. Yes.
Most of us enter a relationship with the hope that we will never have to end them. Like marriage especially is built on the premises that we still remain together until death do us part.
Exactly. Isn't that what even make you to recite most times when you are getting to
it's for better for
at
us
marriage ceremonies? Yes, no running off in sickness and in health,
everything
for richer for poorer.
Also,
all right, let's not bore you with the marriage
issues,
the married things that you have, the married rights rather. Let's quickly talk about likely causes that could lead to breakups in relationships. Top of my list will be personality differences. Yes, let's talk about that.
Now, you see, in this personality, like, it's a very wild personality, very wild. Everybody,
it is actually.
Like, everybody has his own definition of what personality is. Like, is she in my class? Is she a fair girl? You see, is that
what you call personality?
Like, it depends.
Okay.
I'm giving you some people's way of definition. Like, do you understand?
I'm even beginning to think that some people would even say that what educational qualification does this person have?
Some people
do we raise in a life?
Yeah, to talk like, okay, did this school abroad like me?
Yeah, if I speak to this person, will this person be able to comprehend what I'm saying? Will they be able to understand what I'm saying?
Family status,
exactly. Yeah. So all of this may likely fall under personality difference. Then what about lack of time? Like lack of time spent together. Some people,
like,
in fact, that's their love language.
Like attention.
You have to
be there when I want to see you. You
have to have time for me. We need to spend time together as a couple. I mean, in that finding,
once this attention is not there, you don't have time for your partner, there's problem coming up in that relationship.
Yes, true. And in that finding time, in that spending time together, I beg your pardon. Some people use it to get to know their partners
very well,
get to know their likes, their dislikes, what they do when they are angry.
You need to understand the person.
Yes.
Is she a demanding person? Is he a demanding person? Is it all those things? You need to know all those things. Then we also have lack of positive interaction between the couples.
That one. especially if the other person just feels like, nothing good is coming out of the
Of the
relationship.
Like when you guys are
Mm.
talking, people are always arguing, your opinions are different, you don't respect the person or his or her person's opinions, like
Exactly.
everybody is on the other ways, These will also cause a problem.
Well, there are so many more reasons you may want to say why people would, end relationships, and low overall relationship satisfaction is definitely one of them, one of such.
Yeah, ending a relationship is one of the most difficult things for anyone to do. No matter where you are in the heartbreak process, knowing how to break up well can help make the transition smoother and less harmful for both partners.
Well, I'll say there's no right way to break up with anybody.
At all,
But
there's no right way.
before we go into all of
Some
that,
people have their bazooka ready. When you are saying break up, they'll blow your face.
I don't know if you.
Sweet punch.
I don't know if you saw. There's this TikTok video that was trending of some girl threatening the guy over the phone that, see, I don't want to be in this relationship with you. It's over between us. And the guy said, you're not going anywhere. We are in this together. We die here. It was quite hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will talk about whether it's right, or whether there's a right way to break up with anybody, with someone or not. But let's quickly take some comments that I can see here. This is from Simon Matthias. Yes.
Hi guys, he says.
Hi Simon, we can see you. And it says, personality for me transits from your education, exposure, and how you critically analyze life matters.
Whoa,
all right, Simon, thank you so much for your message. We really appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about whether there's a right way to even end a relationship.
There's no right way.
There's actually no right way.
There's no right way.
Or should I say there's no best way?
One has to be very diplomatic. Should I borrow that word?
You can. Yeah. I think you can.
One has to be very diplomatic in trying to end a relationship that both of you have really shared or gone very far together, and everybody's expecting something nice from it.
Yeah.
But if it goes the other way, I don't know how to advise anybody here that you should
no, but the truth is every relationship is different, and every person too is different. Well, exactly. Then when it comes to all of that, it's not up to you to try to consider the personality needs,
exactly,
the feelings of your partner that you're about to tell. Especially if these people
can she take it, or can he take it?
Especially if this person is quick to get into depression.
Exactly.
Abort mission.
Because we've had suicide cases.
Yes. Some people are suicidal. Yes.
Say you're not doing again. The next thing you don't hear that the person took otapia.
Or do they still sell it otapia for killing rats, right?
It's there now. It's everywhere now. I trust the devil now. He will tell you where to go and get it from. So we're not encouraging suicide. We're just trying to say things that could lead to these things. So when you are trying to break up with somebody, you have to be very diplomatic.
Exactly.
Diplomatic in the sense that you have to be very mature. You do it face to face. In that way, the person will understand, and make sure you see the person's reaction. And if you notice the person is trying to go gaga, or say you are playing that joke. If they carry knife,
no, but actually they don't really go gaga in your presence, those kind of people. But again,
some people, as you are saying it, man, they flayed, they've busted too. Like they are looking for the next thing to use on you, because like maybe they didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming.
Indeed, there's actually no I don't know how to say now. There may not be a perfect way to break up. No. Like you still have to say it to the person that I'm ending the relationship with you.
But that's what I said. When you are dating somebody, it's very important to understand the maturity level of who you are dating. If you notice that this person is a very, very mature person, but either he or she here now, then you know what you are into. Because when you guys talk, you know how you guys talk, you know how you guys understand yourself. When the understanding has come, you know how you guys take things, you know how you guys analyze your issues, like life issues, when you know that this person faces reality when it's on ground. So when this reality comes, you face it well. Do you understand? You agree to it and said, okay, it's not going to work. I'm sorry, but we always wanted the best for ourselves, and the maturity, I will break up fine. We have something from Simon Matthias.
Yeah, he says, I agree with you guys. There is no definite template to life.
Matters.
Life matters, he meant to say,
Mhm.
especially as regards ending relationship. Oftentimes, people just wear out or have one partner take steps backward until it will clear.
Yes, like
Yeah, but isn't that even more dangerous?
yes. Now,
Like you just start avoiding me for no
this saying.
reason.
There's this saying they say we have broken up with the person, and the person don't know yet.
You just start
Have you heard that?
like you're broken up with someone
And the
and
person doesn't know you are broken up.
oh no,
Like you are taking a step back, but in your heart, you
that
are
is so
broken up.
not nice.
Well, to them, it's a strategy, like a strategy of not making it hotter, so she get used to the hot thing gradually, or he gradually. Do you understand? That strategy too is there.
All right, you guys, go ahead, drop your comments. How do you break up without a heartbreak? That's what we're talking about here on Click Niger. Love Angles is the show, internet radio. Click Niger Radio, Nigeria's first internet radio. Drop your comments. Let's read them. Let's know what you think. Can you actually break up with somebody without, making them heartbroken? Without making them feel heartbroken. That's the word.
Like,
or are there steps, guidelines that the person can take to make sure that okay, I end up not breaking this person's heart? Hit us up, send us your comment, and let's get talking here on the show.
now, understanding that there's no pain-free way to break up is a better way. You understand?
True.
We all wish that in a relationship could end without any hurt or pain. But no matter how broken the relationship is, officially ending it will cause both side pains. Like you guys will be on pain. Once you acknowledge that there
Some
will
people
be
know they feel pain.
some people
They will just walk.
like seriously, their heart is in their back.
They just say peace out.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure,
Like seriously. And they post another person photo sharply. Well, you have a
Me
sister
and
on this
Boo.
one.
They first unfollow themselves on social media.
Like the celebrities.
Like the celebrities do.
Once you acknowledge that there will be a pain, you can be prepared for the aftermath. You understand? So now at this point, we have some comments from our social media handles.
Yes, which will be taken right away. We have John Chukuka. Yes, trying to get that out. Okay, John Chuks. Okay, he says the truth is you need to tell him or her how you feel, though getting hurt is inevitable in this situation. Yeah, true.
Very true. Like it's painful. You can't avoid it. Like
what if everybody's just saying it could be painful, but what if the next person is not feeling the pain as much as
that means that person never felt or liked the relationship.
Whoever is breaking up with you has lost love and interest in you.
Exactly.
Most definitely, I think the person will not even feel an iota of pain in them.
So Halima Yusuf said, if you want to avoid hurting the person, be tactful with your reason behind the breakup. Although you want to be honest as possible, use your best discretion. For example, do not tell him or her, just don't think you are good enough for me. You're not good enough.
I just don't think you're good enough for me.
Yeah, that will only lead to more hurt feelings, devastation, and even anger.
Yeah, true.
In this situation, consider possibly placing the blame on yourself. Say something along the lines of, I don't think I am ready for a serious relationship right now.
Interesting. And you've been leading me on. You were not ready for a serious relationship.
Seriously.
Why did you start the relationship in the first place? Halima, I don't agree with you on this part. You must tell me why you're breaking up with me.
Like
either you don't like my face, let me be knowing. Or you don't like the way I talk, let me also be knowing.
Like,
but that,
she doesn't feel you again. Like she doesn't feel the person. Like I'm not feeling you.
You have to tell me why.
Not good enough for me. She's trying to tell you that I don't think I'm ready for any serious relationship. I think that's diplomatic enough. At least don't waste your time. That's what she's telling you. Like, don't waste your time. Like, oh, you want us to get married, but I feel like I can't get married to you. So she's using in a word like I am not ready for a serious relationship. you should bring it.
No, that should not actually be the word. Actually, that's what I think. I think you should give me enough reasons before you now start telling me that. Don't tell me I'm not ready for a serious relationship. Just say.
Imagine I'm telling you that you know that already showing that your anger, like what she said, that will only lead to more hot feelings versus even anger. Like somebody like you now, if I tell you that I'm not ready for a serious relationship, you get angry.
Okay, now let me tell you something. I don't know if you saw that that post on social media that was making rounds all over social media. A lot of people were commenting about it, about some guy who was breaking up with this girl. Okay, it was a WhatsApp message. I don't know whose it was a screenshot of conversations they had back to back. And the guy kept telling the girl that I love you so much, but apart from, okay, with due respect to everyone who loves the Big Brother Naija show, okay, he was talking about the Big Brother Naija show, and everything she ever did was to watch the Big Brother Naija show, was to, she knew everybody there. That was the only thing it looked like she could offer in the relationship. And it was like, no, it's those kind of guys who they call them sapiosexual. They are attracted to people with high, exactly, like that's it. You are highly intelligent. And he couldn't see himself fitting into that kind of relationship. And he told her everything. See, if you're going to change today, if you're going to say, okay, I'm going to be this, again, you're not going to change because of the guy. Okay,
it's a gradual process.
Exactly. But he kept saying that I don't see you fitting into, I don't see us having to be together, having kids. And I mean, there's this thing people always say that when you get married, who is going to assist your kids with the homework, especially mathematics?
No, I'm good in maths. My guys on social media are telling me that I'm good in maths. Like,
I just pulled that on you guys. Okay, so I'm sorry. Please don't go about asking your girlfriend if she's good in mathematics. She may not be good in mathematics, but again, she may be good in maybe sciences or something else. I don't know. Everybody has their value. But I'm just saying these were things that came up in that conversation, and the guy had moved on. Guess what? He had already met a girl he really liked that caught his attention, and she was highly smart and intelligent. He didn't even mince words in telling her that. He told her that. And
from the beginning,
yeah, she kept saying, yes, she passes her exam, she's doing well in her exam. Sometimes some people want more in a relationship.
It's about smart. It's about you being, when they do like,
can I rely on you? Can I rely on you with my kids? Can you raise my kids up? So someone told me that some person did an assignment for her kid, and the child scored 0. So these are things that, people most likely look out for in a relationship. So, and it's likely going to be one of the things like that anybody will want to say, okay, I'm breaking up with this person. I don't want to end up marrying this person. This person may not be good enough for me, or if we eventually have kids tomorrow,
it's true.
This person may not
because
be able to.
Giving myself as an example, I met someone before, I was like serious with the lady, all fine, all beautiful and everything.
Yeah.
So the moment I asked for her university certificate, and she told me her results, and it was a pass. Like, I shocked. So
I see. Let me tell you. Let's not even use. If waiting, they shock you. And you think like let's not even use that
people
one.
Use those kind of things like to be.
Is the person willing to learn? Is the person willing to put themselves down?
It depends. Then you tell the person to move further. Or progress now. Okay, what's your future plan? What's your next?
It's
plan?
when they start telling you things like,
some of them.
No, I don't know. Want to.
You start wondering.
Brother, step back.
Not you brother or sister.
Step aside, All right, we have Nancy Davis. She says, pick a convenient time to talk to the partner. Nancy, okay. Tell him or her kindly and respectfully that they are wonderful, but the relationship isn't working for you. Talk it through for as long as they want. Hold them if they cry. Answer all his or her questions honestly. Promise to be there if they need you. Keep that promise and never date their friends. Woo! This one enter.
Just be
yourself. That's the only way.
That's way.
Thank you, Nancy. Never date their friends.
Like at all.
Yeah. I
Don't
kind of like that.
go
Yes,
to their
pick a convenient time,
Yeah.
talk it through with them. Exactly, that's just the right thing to do. Don't start pretending I'm saying, you see, wanting. What did what's her name say? That the relationship. I'm not ready for a serious relationship. Really, when you actually are, then the next week they see that you're getting married to somebody else. At what point were you not ready for the relationship? You were actually ready, but
that's what she was weighing two people.
No, they were not fitting into your description of the kind of person you wanted to be with. That's probably what it is. Not you're not ready for a relationship. I think it's best to tell them the truth. If they cry, hold them. Tell them that you'll be there for them if they need you. I mean, don't be far away. Be that friend that they want you to be.
That's how he saw her question. Honestly,
and honestly, don't date their friends, please.
Do I want to get married to you? See, tell him to say I'm not ready for marriage with you. Like that's what he said. If let's get married, no, I can't get married to you. Just say it. So he
say it there. Don't leave anybody alone.
So we have Peace Olamide says, do it face to face. If you have ever been dumped by text or email, you know how it feels to be given so little consideration that the other person didn't even bother to tell you in person. Why do the same to another person? Your partner deserves the dignity of a face-to-face conversation. An intimate setting is arguably better. But if you are worried about your partner having a violent reaction, a public place is safer. Like go to the bar and break up with him.
Bar.
Go to a sister joint. Go to a sister joint.
I would even advise have dinner with this person. Treat them like a king or a queen. And then tell them, I'm not doing it again. You may not have to outrightly say it the way I have said it. Don't mind me. Sometimes I can be like this. But again, you give them reasons why you don't want to be with them. Some people are not even nice to tell you why. Like she said, they will just dump you via text message or an email telling you that, hey, we're done. And that's really bad. Tell me to my face.
Like you don't even call, you don't even come and sit to the person and explain, okay, this is what happened. I discovered you did this, you did that, you did this. And the person will explain, so hear the other side of the story too.
What are your reasons?
Yeah, what are your reasons? What makes you feel
mean, if it's a sane person, the person should most definitely feel, understand the reasons. And not only that, be grateful that it even came at that time. So you can move on with your life. I mean,
like, fine.
If this person doesn't like you today, someone else will like you tomorrow.
Exactly.
I think everybody has value. So whether Mr. A does not value you, who tells you Mr. B is not going to value you?
I value person.
You place more value on yourself. Exactly.
That's true. We have
Madaki Joe.
Do not give into arguments or protests. Like if the breakup is a surprise for the other person, they might try to argue, protest, or give reason why you should remain together and try again one more time. Like one more time.
Yes.
If you're at the point of breaking up, nothing can restore or revive the relationship now. Giving in will only delay the inevitable. Like if you're ready, just break it up.
Don't need to argue. Don't need to get the other person to lure you into reconsidering. I mean, you could have reconsidered a million times.
Yeah, you have
but
made
again,
up your mind. You've made up your mind. I'm breaking up. Please, we don't need to worry about it. Let's just go home and think.
Let's go our separate ways.
Drink, go and drink your anything you want to drink.
Don't drink anything, no.
I'm not advising but to drink. I'm just saying it's a reality now.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of people turn to the bottles, for assistance. Anyways, Andy Yakubu says, do not suggest you stay friends. Okay. Avoid saying let's stay in touch. To move on from romantic relationships, you need to avoid further emotional entanglement. That word was trending early this year, right?
There are two words for this year. We have entanglement and palliative.
We're not going to get into all of that. Don't mind me.
Two words for this year. Entanglement and palliative. So at least we've learned to.
We play too much. So he says you need to avoid further emotional entanglement with the ex-partner and is an ex. Let them
Exactly.
remain
An
ex. There's a reason why they are called
Ex.
exes. Okay.
Like, let's see.
It might possibly be friends again down the road, but this is not the right time to consider this possibility. I think what he's trying to say is that at that point where you are breaking up with that person, don't, don't tell them that we can be friends.
Yeah.
So because
you're still giving him hopes.
And exactly.
You are giving him
No,
hopes.
now you don't know what's on that person's mind.
Right.
Now that person has okay, if we are still friends, we can still be friends
because
and
you guys
come
have,
back together.
Like, when you are breaking up and you give chance for your exes, you are trying to tell him that you are not still over him, because any small thing that happened to what you are moving on with, you will see him like somebody.
And you know, it's like you're tying yourself. You're not making yourself available for other people to come.
It's always going to be intruding in your relationship. You were comparing him with the next person or doing what you want to do. You understand? You always like, this one was giving better than him. You be comparing your relationships with the ex. So I think just move on from your ex. Let it go. Like, bye bye, thank you. You understand? It was nice. It was a pleasure being with you.
It was a pleasure. Peace out.
Peace out.
My favorite line.
No time. And the Amaka Chukuka says, give yourself time to grieve. Even if you are the one breaking up, there will be a period of heartbreak, sadness, and pain. Realize that you also need to adjust to the new situation. Surround yourself with people you love, do things that make you happy, and remember that crying and feeling sad is perfectly okay. Oh boy, cry your eyes out too.
It's not. I always say this: it's okay to cry. It's not a sign of weakness. Yes, it's not a sign of weakness if you cry. You're just expressing yourself, which is okay.
But don't do it too much, oh. It's not something.
I am trying to get out some comments that we had earlier today on our social media,
on our
Facebook handle. But in the meantime, Amina Bello says, avoid turning the other person into the bad guy. I mean, no one is perfect. You have faults too, and turning your ex-partner into an evil figure is not helpful, aside from obvious instances of violence. But that's not the kind of relationship we're talking about here.
Yeah.
They may have done some bad things like cheating, but they are human too. It's better to resolve your feelings around what they did, if they did anything wrong, rather than who they are. You know, a lot of people do this all the time. Like, they try to make their exes, look like they are the bad people.
Yeah. No, only exes, especially when somebody tries to get at you, maybe tries to go out with you, tries to date you. You feel like, I can't get you, nobody can get you. Now they spoil your name, they say things, you try to spoil.
Okay, let's quickly go on. We're not going to get into that now, okay?
That's a topic for next week.
Exactly. So this is from Enekaya, which says only way is to first work on unloving the person you are breaking up with. And I'm like, how do you unlove the person? How? We'll leave you with that question. I'd like to say thank you to you guys, everyone who watched us here on our live broadcast. This is Click Niger Internet Radio. Love Angles will be back with another edition next time.
Yes.
Well, if you missed any of our shows, I'd like to say that you can always go to our YouTube channel to watch it. And please subscribe. Our YouTube handle is Click Niger. So go there and watch every episode that you think that you missed. My name is Olsen Atta, but you can call me Sugar.
Like Sugar said. When you look at the screen, it's scrolling down. You can see our handles. Please subscribe. My name is Nasir Yusa. Stay safe and bye.